let's make sure I am alive. Alright, let's make sure I am alive. Okay, cool. I didn't realize that everything was able to be heard. Rocking and rolling. What's up? LB Alchemist here. So, as this year has gone on, we've all had our ups, our downs, our seeing through a cleaner lens the reality we're living in. And whether that's the illusion and the matrix or any of those words, or whether it's as basic as you looking in the mirror and like really having to face who that is. And that's not just the physical, that's also the internal, that's spiritual. And this year has been very incredible for that sake of being able to just figure out myself more. And I know lots of you have had to deal with this, and there's even questionable for the future what's going to happen. I've heard from multiple people, my intuition, how I feel. There's uncertainty, but as we saw at the beginning of 2020, uncertainty and adaptation were two huge key components, as well as preparation. And that's kind of where I feel like now. And when that comes down to not only having a little bit of extra food and extra water, uh, extra just taking care of all the stuff that's on your plate. And so what I've done, for 2020, I wanted to do 3 Spartan runs. I wanted to do X, Y, and Z. There's lots of things I wanted to be able to accomplish, but COVID happened and no one could, stop what was already going on in that situation. So you can't control everything, but you can definitely control some things. Not everything, but definitely something, not nothing. And for myself, I've been able to really lock down on going after, I guess, actually what I'm supposed to be going after instead of piddle a pal and wasting my time with different things. Like not going full force at my highest objectives. And obviously, you have to, kind of decalcify, get rid of all that inner and external things are deceiving you, whether that's you're an addiction, whether that's being around toxic people or in toxic situations, habitual patterns that are negative and detrimental, whatever it may be. Really having to face those things. And I'm very thankful to be alive. I'm thankful with all the situation that has gone on, whether that comes to this group against that group, this party against that party, this disease, that disease doesn't exist, all the conundrum of all the chaos, and social media, when you take that in, it can be good or it can be bad, and it all comes down to perspective, but I see lots of negativity, and if you get attached to it, it can, deter you from, just staying on target, staying on target, staying on target. And that's more of what this next year for me is all about. As I watched back, I had a 2019 to 2020, and kind of like a little kind of walkthrough of what I went through and learned and what I was going to apply and do. And, I feel I have so much I've learned this year, and so much I've accomplished. Like this is like definitely one of my greatest years of achievement. But I see so many more levels of things I want to do, and more things to strive to push forward. And I'm definitely all about that. Taking action, doing it, putting in the work. Not making an excuse. So for this year, I'm definitely gonna get those 3 Spartans in. At least from what I'm seeing. My brother got me this Apple Watch, And I'm going to be posting a lot of my progress for my transformation externally and internally from this year. And this watch has actually been really awesome because I can keep track of calories, and then I got myself a journal, keep track of other things, like my intakes and all this type of things, and like actually getting the preparation set for success and then charting it out and going after it. It's not like people just, yeah, we're going to ship across the sea. I think it's over there. I'm not too sure. Just put everything on there. Let's go. Like, there's none of that. I'm not about not being, prepared, not being, really at it, making sure my steps are correct. And, some people might disagree and be like, you just have to keep moving and moving this and that. But, like, I would rather just be moving at a consistent, knowing I'm going to keep going. It's about sharpening and perfecting that formula of what I'm doing. Instead of just toss and toss and toss. And, like, my audio there was an issue with my audio for a long time. And there's different things. There's just some things I needed to do to change it up, and I finally took the initiative and finally got it taken care of and cleaned up, my computer so I have more space for more things, and I have all my things written out for next year. I got some really exciting news from not only my music with different songs and videos, and dance moves, and my spiritual videos and my spiritual practice, and the different beings and currents and all that I work with. But I got two really huge projects. One I'm in. I'm not gonna announce it till I'm right towards the end. It's really exciting. I am really pumped up to tell you guys about it, but I don't want to give too much away. And the other thing is I have some major spiritual workings with some awesome magicians I know, and I'll be laying that out as well as those that call comes about. And obviously I want to do the work and then let things unfold and then tell you about it. That's my favorite way about going about things. Instead of telling everyone everything, it's like, I'll give you a little bing, a little taste, and then bon appetit, have a little bit of that. So not only that, but my races I want to get all taken care of, and keep just building up the chest, as well as getting rid of any anchors holding me down, from anything financial or anything, you know, just habitual negative patterns, not staying at things. And I do enjoy playing games here and there, but I'm going to stay more in the other elements. I want to be able to stay focused down on those, making sure all that's coming out great. And, maybe once a month I'll do a really long live stream on a game. Something's just like a celebratory thing, but just staying focused, staying on the mission. I hope everyone else has been staying on the mission. I actually don't have chat pulled up. Uh, but I'm very just appreciative of all these things I've been able to learn this year and get figured out, and just buckle down, not mess around. Like, there's no better time than now is what they it's what they always say. It's what I always say. But I'm just about making sure to move aside any of those blockages, whether that's my mind pattern, people I'm around, and just like really going after that goal. I map things out, like really, like I got some treasures, and I'm setting sail. And so if I also wanted to throw out there two different things. One, if you would like to have your work inside of a music video, if you do any magical practice and you're doing a ritual, or just like it's a small video of like all your stuff, just something like that, or you just doing your thing, you can always send that to my email, which I will put in the comments below. at ryokuru@gmail.com. You can Gmail drive it as well. Or if you'd like to be in a music video and you want to do a dance move, I will be making an instruction music video. Go ahead and email me so then I can send you that. And I'd appreciate that. It's for a music video, so you'll just get yourself doing the dance move. It's really easy. And then we'll go about that. And I also want to let people know about my website at ldalchemist.com, where you can book a consultation. I just do 1 hour, and that's about any spiritual problems you might have, any spirits you want to work with, or you having an issue, or you feel like you're haunted, this and that. And I'll tell you everything I possibly can to help you with your situation and give you that information. I have been working in the field for many years of demonology and just ancient civilization research, and I've learned a lot of occult knowledge. And occult actually means just hidden. So when people say something's occulted, it just means it's hidden. It's not evil. It's not this and that. It's just something taken away from the sight of the average individual. And I've been able to help myself tremendously with different spiritual practices, as well as helped out many other people who've had spiritual issues. And I just want to let that service be out there. Obviously, if you'd like, you can just email me and ask me a question. But if I can't just answer it with, one thing like that, because one thing leads to another, you want to help out people. And I'm all about that. Like, I've done that for a long time. Just keep messaging. But when you have lots of people asking questions, and you can give them a long answer, but then they're just going to come back more questions from that answer, because you have to dive in deeper with each of the things. It's just better to book a consultation, and I'll help out everything I can to the degree. So thank you very much. I wasn't going to make this a long video or anything. I just wanted to let people know, I know how tough it has been for a year, and how much, if you keep going in on your goals and the different things you're going after, how it will pay off. And it does take a lot of work. I still go through this. It's some days I'm like, yeah, do. I'm like Rocky. I'm like going in on everything. And then other days I'm like, dang, like, why haven't I gotten all these fruits and all these other things? And it's because it takes time. You just don't plant a seed and then water it twice and then be like, can't wait for the harvest. No, there's time, there's love, there's energy. And so everyone stay focused on your goals and keep pushing forward. Don't stop believing, and just get rid of all those things. If there's something you haven't gotten taken care of spiritually with yourself, if you haven't taken that initiative to maybe break up with that person that you've been with that's toxic, if you've been working somewhere and you've hated it and every day you dread it, make the change. Do something. If you have that weight that you've been wanting to get rid of, it's time to take action. Every year everyone's like, I have these, here's my New Year's resolution. Don't make it a New Year's resolution. Make it a now resolution. Make it I don't care if it's January 4th, 2021, and you just saw this video. Make it it starts now. Because otherwise it's just another year's going to go by. Everything's going so much faster, yet it's going slower. Because we have each day there's so much we're unboxing. It's time to buck up or shut up. But in all honesty, everyone stay blessed and stay on your target and stay on your goals. And if you do that, you'll be unstoppable. Thank you all so much for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe. And if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, it has the same content. Go ahead and go over there and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. And tell your friends, tell your families to stay blessed and love them. Thank you so much, you guys. Take it easy. El the Alchemist, out this ma.